to the level of asking, is this true? What do I have to answer the question, is this true? Well, it's the same question that you would ask, I think, if someone says to you, tell me about how you know you are who you are. Psychological, medical, philosophical question, powerful, and yet you know it. You'll wake up tomorrow, I will dare to predict that you'll wake up tomorrow and feel that your sense of self is still there, that I still exist for you. Yeah, same thing for this whole trans experience.
Just an intrinsic knowing.
Such it is, as it is, yeah. And as far as etiology, what it is and all the rest of it, so much leans towards biological right now. And certainly the experience would match that. Any culture, anywhere I've been on the globe, listening to these kinds of stories, if it isn't biological, it might as well be, because it has the same absolute power that transcends anything else. Well, does soul have a gender? I suppose you could start pragmatically with whether or not soul is an entity at all. And some say yes, and some say no, and some continue to ask the question.
Sure, yeah.
For me, I can't answer that other than to say, let's look at whatever constitutes an ongoing concept of self, or if you wish to use the word soul, but something that you identify as core to your being, and then try and talk about it. And whatever level will yield something. Well, for example, were you to wake up tomorrow morning in another gender form, let's say like Kafka, Metamorphosis, you wake up, you look in the mirror, there's another gender, if there's only two, and there may be a lot more. Looking back at you, you would say, oh my goodness, what's happened? And you might put on some clothes and you go down the street, and people who saw you would say, oh, good morning, ma'am, good morning, sir, whatever they saw. And if that were the case, you would say, but this isn't who I am. Now, where's that coming from? What is sane? Even though everything appears, what is sane? That's the question. And that's the place where the sense of self, or perhaps, if you will, the concept behind the word soul, lives. So, in terms of being gendered, I would say we probably exist as biological organisms first, but very closely attached are such powers as gender. But then again, I'm not a biologist. I don't even play one on this. I really don't. But that does seem to be what the better thinking worldwide is saying.